Hey everybody. How common is it to have lettering on the page before anything else? I don't know. I don't really. I do things my way always. So if it's a method that other people use as well, then I guess it's common. If it's not, it's not. Doesn't really matter. It does help just because it kind of makes you leave enough room, for the lettering. Hmm. Hmm? What? Yeah, it also helps to that because then you know what expression to draw. Exactly. Hmm. Hmm. Hey, Nerdy Eddie. Hey, Caicedo. Hey, Carlos, Sweet Dude, Waldus, Vincent, Josh, Bethany, everybody, Linda. Dork. Yeah. Well, it's usually not standard practice because most of the time in mainstream industry, like you get a general idea of the script and of things that what happens in it, but not really the dialogues. This is why very often in comics the expressions tend to be a bit more on the generic side because artists tend to literally not have the information, the full information because of just it's kind of a side effect of the hyperproductivity of month to month work. Okay, this music just doesn't click for me. And even with me, like these dialogues right now are just kind of a general placeholder. There's still gonna be a rewrite. Hey, Brian. Hmm. Yep, yep. I remember you. Hmm. Hmm. Sorry, I'm not too talkative during this stage. This is the one where I'm feeling the feelings, as in trying to feel the angles and all that stuff. Even on my sketch phase, like I can kind of do the same approach that I do with the what's it called? Uh, my usual blobbing, you know. The Death Vigil is in continuation right now, but it's currently on a pause because I've hit a point where an idea struck me for the story, an unexpected direction, which is magnificent in its potential, but kind of messes with a lot of future plans. So now I kind of am in the process of kind of reworking and seeing whether or not it's worth taking that path. No, Switch is dead. Hmm. Potato Face in the making. Potato Face is always in the making. Is it the same with Woodborne? Woodborne is currently being made. Like next update is coming next month. It's just it's not a fast comic because there's a bit of a line with these things. I'm working on 5 different comics plus a novel. of these days, I'm going to make myself swatches for these characters or some sort of a helpful thing that Linda did for hers. But this is not the day. You have your own stuff to do. You are busy. You have your own stuff to do. Who was my first original character? I don't know. I've spent since high school making original characters. Original characters are a dime a dozen. Stories. No, stories always matter. I think it's Darby. Do I use palettes for color consistency or do I do it on the fly? Yeah, yes, you saw my process. That's about it. Generally, like, I'm just gonna eyeball it. At times, like when I'm making these comics, when I'm just flatting them, I'm just gonna take a previous page and just color pick from it and just move on. What the fuck is this song? Hey, Regis. How do I pronounce my name? I don't. The universe would be in peril if I did. I do believe my name is written somewhere at the back of the Necronomicon because they wanted to make sure that even then, you know. Wait, green eggs are real? This is a weird song. It's Dr. Seuss Day already. I believe he won that court case. Oh. So the whole thing is a big scam. You're expecting to pop that egg open, it's gonna be green, but it's like, no, it's just, there you go, it's just an egg. What a scam. If that happened to me, I would Dr. Sue their asses. So it's basically like Easter. You get all these colorful eggs, but at the end of it, it's just an egg. Stay pan, stay yeets. I believe you made a terrible mistake. No, not you. Righteous indignation made a terrible mistake. Yours is just kind of business as usual. That I'm used to. Stay pan, stay. Jigs in a box. You know, I'm over 40. My sense of humor should be better by now. So down hate from here. Tooth, you're a legend. One day I'm just gonna gather everybody's mispronunciations of my names and make a fantasy story and just give everybody one of those names. I'm gonna be like, they're from the same nation, so there's like similarities to the root of the name, but it's like everything is vastly different, just like everybody pronounced my name vastly differently. Hmm. Hmm. The original multiverse of madness. Hmm. 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 I'm not gonna be making it with superheroes. Why would that? Why does everything have to be superheroes? Can we all just leave it alone for a moment and just make it, I don't know, accountants? Accountants, yeah, let's go with that. Hmm. The numbers on that book are gonna be crazy. Not gonna lie, there were times when I was considering being an absolute evil bastard on a convention and go, you know, free drawing for anybody who pronounces my name properly. Hmm. 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 I would never write a romantic comedy about myself. First of all, because well, I'm not big on like I'm not interested in writing about me. And second of all, people would never believe me. They'd be like, "You're making it up," and I'm like, "No, seriously, I've been to the moon." Hashtag not a lie. Hashtag totally true. Hashtag would I? And plus, you know what? I don't think I'm really fit to writing romance stories altogether. It's just not me. I'm all about those political thrillers. Ooh, ooh, and give me a biography of like somebody who's really into cars. Ah, nice rocking. Yeah, did that satellite push the meteorite to the side or what? Did they do it, do the thing, or did they waste a lot of money? Both is also optional. Listen, if it works, good. I say chuck all of it on them. Just keep tossing, satellites and dwarves and whatever they're not. Just no meteorites, please. Kukulan sends their kindest regards. Fish living out of water is literally how we got here, okay? Like, this is literally how evolution fucking got us from point A to point B. So I wouldn't jump to the conclusion that we're not gonna be living in space. The question is whether or not we're gonna live long enough to get to that point as a civilization. We have a tendency of fucking ourselves over faster than we can unfuck ourselves over. Yes, thank you, Miss Science. Well, actually. Hey, the planet explodes. We'll be there real quick. Yeah. We're gonna be all over that space. And technically, we are all in space. Actually. Oh my god, if we had that prehensile lemur tail, it's like, oh no, it would make it very awkward to sit though. You know what? No, no, thanks. Fuck the tails. Well, a lemur doesn't turn into a human overnight. That's because it's a fucking quitter. Thanks, Yellow. Yeah, that's pretty much our daily life. Us sitting next to each other, each working on our own comics, giggling maniacally and sending each other memes. Yeah. It's 11. Nah, I just wish to have more hands, you know. So why would I need a tail? I want opposable thumbs. More of them, please. I want to be all thumbs. I want to grab onto a controller and go, guys, I got this. Ah, thanks, Morko. Shield Maidens on DeviantArt? Yeah. It's on Shiny's account. Damn. That thunder is rolling. Uh, I don't know. I don't count the layers. As many as I need and as few as possible at the same time. Like I will generally make a character on one or two layers and yeah, keep every character separate just so that I can kind of fiddle around and move things until I'm happy with how the page turned out. Mm. Damn. Mm, mm. Suddenly thunder. Exactly. In the end, I just end up working on the wrong layer. Mm. Squia, you sound like somebody who's seen me work a few times, huh? Mm. Mm. How hyped am I for Avatar 2? Extremely. Mm. Mm. It's one of the very few movies that I actually can't wait for. Mm. Mm. And it's gonna be one of the few movies that I'm likely gonna see a few times in the cinema. Mm. Hey, better late than never, you know. Mm. I don't know if Yerchik, could that be a Croatian name? Could be. Mm. Maybe if it's differently written, would be Yerchich. Mm. Could be. Mm. Mm. I haven't seen the new Dune, but I was never a Dune fan. Mm. Mm. Like, there's a bunch of stuff also that I've watched more out of just kind of habit because it's kind of like it's there, including Star Wars, for instance. Like I was never a big Star Wars fan, but yeah, I'll watch it, if there's nothing else on. The only thing in Star Wars that I genuinely love that actually has me invested was Mandalorian. Everything else, I'm just kind of take it or leave it. Mm. 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 I see. So it's like that scene in Asterix where Obelix keeps coming with a different disguise. Yeah, I get you. Mm. 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 Have I seen the new Hellraiser trailer? I did. There's potential, but with Hellraiser, they've done so many bad sequels at this point that it's just like, you know, like I want to believe, but it's like one of those still is like it's a Hellraiser sequel. Chances are it's not gonna be that good, which is sad because I fucking love those movies. That does come as a surprise to me. Then watching new Star Wars, not really compared to the old Ewoks and Wookiees. Yeah, like I said, I wasn't really a fan of the old ones, just like the new ones. So to me, it's all just it's fine. Like that's me with Star Wars in general. I'm like, it's fine. For me, Star Wars is the best when you just remove all the Jedi. It's just like here, here's a lawless fucking space with basically space cowboys. That's when I like Star Wars the most. Hey, as long as you enjoy it, I'm fine with you drawing. Just have fun with it. What church did I paint? I forgot what the name what name of the freaking what is like frick. Alright. What name of the like the patron saint it was? It's been a long time. It's been like what was it like third year of college or fourth? Third, I think. Painted a whole lot of walls. I haven't seen the new Mando trailer because I haven't really been keeping up with most of the trailers. I know that currently, right now, it's what is it, Andor, and unfortunately, Andor couldn't. That doesn't even interest me a little, because I tried watching the what was it, Rogue One, and it just lost me within 20 minutes. I'm like, oh, so this is Saving Private Andor or whatever, you know. Just it wasn't something I was interested in watching. Even though people swear by it and all that, it just bored me. But that's what tastes are in a nutshell, you know. One man's treasure is another man's eh. Damn, that's saying a lot about the other Star Wars movies. Yeah, for me, like they're all just same old. Like I don't like the last time I actually was excited about watching a Star Wars movie was when Phantom Menace was coming to cinema, and that was just me being a junkie on the special effects. Like I was very much into like special effects back then, like Stan Winston Studios and ILM and all that stuff. So to me, it was like, oh my God, look at all that CG that they did. Do I ever play D&D? Nope. No friends. Exactly. Yeah, I most likely very much enjoy D&D, but like I said, uh, don't really have enough nerdy friends around here to do tabletop gaming, and I categorically refuse to do it online just because it's like the whole point of it is people meeting and chilling and having fun, you know? If I'm gonna play something online, I'm just gonna play an MMO or Destiny. Speaking of which, I gotta do the War Priest challenge. KMN. That's not even. This for me the funniest thing was when what was it? The fucking the Force Awakens when Chewie is driving them in hyperspace and Han Solo says, "Now Chewie," and Chewie presses the button and exits the ship out of hyperspace just above the planet's surface. And I'm like, there is so much wrong with that scene right there that it's just, I would need a 10-hour stream to explain why that scene is just messed up. Now, Chewie. All right, let me click that. There we go. What's my MMO of choice? Guild Wars 2 and Destiny 2. I'm all about them twos. Eh, that one I somehow didn't mind whatsoever because I'm like, I mean, technically they've done these kinds of shots in other things as well as basically, just exhale while in space, and she's just using the force to pull herself in. But just all of those movies, like I don't really like. There is one part where I was just like, "Are you fucking for real?" And that was the the last one. What's it called? Return of the Jedi, right? Was it the one where they like I could feel the panic writing in that movie on a level that was just unsurpassed by anything ever. Where they felt like they were losing the viewership on the second one, and then they went like, we need to throw every familiar thing ever at these people because they can't fucking handle anything different. We must fucking force feed them some of the nostalgia. Okay, we're gonna open like this. Somehow Palpatine returned, and I'm just like, oops. Yeah, I love Warframe. Warframe is great. Oh god, like they just kept throwing everything at that screen. Just like, look, we have this and we have Palpatine and we have he gotta say do it. God damn it. Yeah. Never was there a more fucking panic recoil than that whole movie. It's just like literally pandering to every group under the sun, just going like, here's your nostalgia. Shippers, we got you covered. Just blunt force trauma, slam Ray into fucking what's his name, Emo Vader. I was dying laughing by the end of that thing. I'm just like, wow, this whole movie is just a big old panic attack, isn't it? Somebody get these people paper bags. They need them. Oh my god. Oh, it was not just Hail Mary, it was Hail every fucking possible deity and the holy person ever listed on the list, just going like, we're hailing everything. Hail everyone. God damn. Oh my god, that was such a fucking weird movie. And the thing is, like me, I could care less. I was enjoying myself. Like I have fully embraced shut my brain off and watch a movie attitude towards those things. But like you can't do that with that final one because literally it just starts with somehow Palpatine returned, and I'm like, uh, did I miss a movie? And he's like, no, you missed a session of Fortnite. What? And when I heard about that, I spent a few days just kind of staring vacantly, just like into nowhere, just like they announced their big plot twist for a Star Wars movie in Fortnite. The message they don't even release in the fucking movie, they released it in Fortnite, and I'm just, whew. That was they've strayed way too far from the light. Just wow. Like that whole movie was just a panic reflex. It's like, how do we get the young people to come and see? I don't know. They play these Fortnites. Put it there. Wow. Corporate was busy that fucking year. Okay, I don't think he really lifted the fleet of starships. I think he just kind of like they all had the engines. They could all just fucking take off. They're just doing it for the show to make him look cool because he's got his entire fucking swarm of fans just standing there. Who the fuck were those people? It was just a wow. That was a weird fucking movie. Wait, you didn't know that, William? Yeah, that was me when I found out. I'm like, because they're like, there was a message from Palpatine shown everywhere. I'm like, oh, are they gonna release the message? Are they gonna show the message in the movie? Nah, you had to be there. Oh man, that was damn. Yeah, they just threw all the things. Like they kept throwing things until the whole thing sunk. No, you should watch it. Like it's listen, it's a fun movie, but you really have to understand this is not a movie where you want that whole gray matter up that you have in your head like operational. It's kind of more of I'm gonna see some silly stuff with some cool special effects and some kind of cool fight scenes, and that's about it. Like, I watched that movie like I watched the finale of Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann, okay? Like, did, you don't think about what you're seeing. Okay, can you not? I'm trying to stream here. Jesus Christ, wow. The thunderstorm is really kicking in. Hmm. But yeah, it is kind of sad that you know it kind of got reduced to that. Because like I'm gonna be real. I actually loved a lot of the moral grayness about the decision making and the build up of Luke Skywalker as this. He wasn't trained by all the Jedi. He kind of had a few fucking training sessions with Yoda and just fucked off. So when he kind of fails, his decision is like I'm gonna you know try to find my own way of dealing with this shit. And like so his decisions are very human. They're flawed. And I actually like that. Like I was one of the people who actually liked the whole ambiguous approach to Luke, whether or not he's no longer that ideal hero. He's been broken by life. But then the third movie came, and I'm just like, oh boy. Hmm. Have I seen Cyberpunk Edge Runners? Yep. Also known as the tale of how the main protagonist goes from small to swole. Hmm. I think the real strong side of Mandalorian is that for the most of it, it does its own thing. It doesn't like honestly, Mandalorian is the weakest when they start involving the Jedi and when they start name dropping, because it's like I've said this a lot of time, and this is what I loved about. There's this guy who has a channel on YouTube called shit, fuck, I can't remember the name. Some of you will probably know what I'm talking about. Perfectly easy, barely an inconvenience. But he made a kind of a thing with Star Wars movies. And it's like he pointed out that in these movies, like literally in this whole universe of Force, we're just kind of relying on like one family, just constantly, just like heaven forbid we move away from Skywalkers. Hmm. And this is what Mandalorian did great until like I don't know if it was what's his name, Favreau, or if it was the corporate telling him, but it's like we need to have Skywalkers in this. It's a Star Wars thing. There need to be Skywalkers, and I was just like, we really didn't need. Like, listen, I get it. You really wanted the whoop whoop moment of Luke coming in and kicking ass. Fine, like I'll give you that. He wasn't really all that impressive in the old movies. He didn't really have any cool twirly moves. It was just kind of they were using fucking lightsabers in the original trilogy like they were goddamn baseball bats banging together. So fine. I don't mind that, but yeah, like I honestly think Mando works the best. The further away you take it from the Jedi. Hmm. Hmm. Ah, Pitch Meeting. That's what I was thinking of. That was the name of the YouTube channel. I love his videos. Yeah, exactly. This is why it didn't bother me really. Like I honestly think that Mando works best when you keep it away. But in the context of that whole thing, like it was fine. Like like I said, I didn't mind it. Hell, like I found the whole 2 seasons so far were fucking amazing. And half of the third season of Mandalorian, they call it the Book of Boba Fett, but we all know. Have I ever played Smite? Nope. Hmm. And I think like what really kicked it for me with Mandalorian was it feels like a BioWare RPG because it's literally a story about this guy on this one specific main quest. But then every episode he fucks off and does a side quest. That's Mandalorian. It's like here's your main quest. Take Grogu from point A to point B. He's like I'm gonna do it. But first, what's that? Which is why I still claim that Mandalorian would make for a perfect Star Wars game. And it would be the first one in a long, long, long time that I would actually play. Doesn't even have to be Mando Jin Din Jardin, whatever himself. Like just give me a Mandalorian. Build your own. Yeah, that was really cool. I would play the shit out of that. Now I know that technically I could just kind of start up and start playing what's called Star Wars MMO, and I hear it's really good story-wise. Like it's one of the better ones when it comes to storytelling because it was done BioWare when they still had their mojo. So I mean, it's not like they really lost their mojo. It's just that sometimes you, as a storyteller, sometimes make the wrong decisions. Hell, I've made my own fair share, so who am I to blame them? Oh God, I have played the shit out of that game. Me, my PlayStation 1. Oh God. Also, another movie tie-in games back when they were actually trying Lord of the Rings tie-in games, the original ones from like PlayStation 1. God, those were good. Actually, I don't know if it was PlayStation 1 or 2, but it was like they were so good. is there any old games that I still play now? Huh. Like not actively, but there's a lot of them where it's like the moment I see them, like I would without hesitation load them up and play them. And for me, that's Xenogears and Chrono Cross. That one definitely. Which one else? Old Final Fantasies, of course, but I've kind of replayed those quite recently. So, hmm. But yeah, Xenogears and Chrono Cross are just Xenogears especially. Yeah, Lego Star Wars games were mega fun. But yeah, currently what I'm playing is Guild Wars 2, Destiny 2, and I'm playing Cyberpunk because I really want to uh, obliterate Adam Smasher now in about 20 different ways. So, it's a dirty job, but someone's got to do it because Adam Smasher's an asshole, and sometimes you gotta. I remember last time I played that thing, and like, so it was when there were a lot of like really weird balancing glitches and bugs, and one of the things you could do was dupe just one painting, and this painting was basically like 4,000 euro dollars, and like you could duplicate it until you had like thousands upon thousands because you could take every like 1 to 2, 2 to 4, 4 to 8, and so on and so on. And the more you duped, the more exponentially your numbers got up. And you could keep reselling it and rebuying it because you would sell it for that, but you would rebuy it for like really cheap. And it was this weird thing, and it was like I ended up with like fucking goddamn billions of euro dollars in the game. So I may or may not have went a little bit upgrade crazy to the point where literally I could just stand in an army of enemies and they would all shoot at me, and the only thing that could possibly fucking injure or kill me were explosions from barrels, and that shit was mostly self-inflicted. I have finished Cyberpunk twice. I'm about to do it third time. I'm not gonna go find Rebecca's gun. I'm gonna play the stuff right now as it is, just kind of, have fun with it. Uh, at some point, I'm gonna do an Edge Runners playthrough though, and that's where I'm gonna find Rebecca's gun. I'm gonna upgrade that shit like crazy. It's a shotgun, isn't it? Because right now, listen, I am having my slicey dicey moment. Okay, I got my blade. There's a bunch of people on the streets, and the only thing I can say is nothing personal, kid. I'm training my blade. Well, you wasted your time on those shotguns. I'm a fucking idiot. And I mean, and I think it's very important for me to keep reminding people just how big of a fucking idiot I am, just to save them the danger of ever taking me seriously. Wait, is it a tech shotgun? It kind of looked like it, so I'm guessing it is. Yes. Oh, big fan of tech weapons. Nothing like a gun that just kind of is like, oh, the enemy's behind cover. Adorable. Yesterday, I went into a mission where everybody was a skull, except I had a really nicely upgraded tech sniper. So, listen, they can't shoot you if they can't literally shoot you. So, meanwhile, I'm like hugging a wall and going, bam, that's a headshot, that's a headshot, that's a head, and you're dead. Yeah, I'm playing it on a PC, but my PC is that's right. That's the fun part when you invest in a really powerful PC so that you can do 3D sculpting. It'll do other things well as well. Okay, that's a powerful shotgun. I might actually have to look that up. I need this for game development. Yeah. Listen, I am technically working on a video game right now as well, so this is game development. It is a justifiable expense. I wouldn't know. I haven't really learned character design from anything. I just kind of, you know, drew stuff. Bless you. So I have no real suggestions. This is one of those things where it's like it really helps if people actually have like a background in, at least being taught by somebody, because at least then they can kind of replicate their teaching methods when they answer these kinds of questions. I don't. I was self-taught, and I don't really have a good suggestion for that stuff. Like, I don't know. Like, at least like with anatomy and stuff like that, I have books to recommend, but yeah, for this, I really have nothing. I think a lot of it has to do with what you're going after, whether or not you're going to trying for something like more realistic, more grounded, more stuff that can work for cinemas, for movies, for like video games that are going for a realistic style, or you're going for something more stylish in a Western sense, or stylish in an Eastern sense, or something more anime aesthetic. So it's kind of like that. That's the big issue. Is like you kind of have to pick a path and then look for some influences of stuff that you like and try to do something along those lines, and try to see what makes those designs tick. And you give it enough tries, and yeah, you'll improve in it. You'll figure it out. It'll click for you. But again, like those are just the methods that I've used. For me, it was like I loved movie design studios, stuff like Stan Winston, ILM, stuff like that. So I have studied by learning from their designs, from the Predator, Alien, Jurassic Park, Kotoga, from Relic, stuff like that. Like these are the designs that I admired, and then started kind of developing stuff along the line of those aesthetics of realism, but at the same time, my own in a way. And that worked for me. You know, later on, I started liking a lot of giant robot stuff, mecha stuff, and you know, I started drawing that, designing my own. And the more you practice, the more you gain experience over forms and shapes and colors of it all. The more of an expansive language of you know uh, visual elements you start internalizing, and then you can use it for yourself. So yeah, that was my method. But again, I don't really think it's an optimal method. It's just what works for me. Anatomy, what's it called? I think you can do a command in the chat, exclamation point books or something like that, and that'll give you the two books that are just by far the best. There you go. Thanks, dude. These ones I recommend above everything. Oh, okay. Hmm. Ah, good. Then learn from them. Don't just look at them. Don't just let them gather dust the way I do. Listen, I whip up those when I'm sculpting. I love using sculpting as my excuse to study. And yeah, those books are beyond fantastic. They are so goddamn good. Yeah, I'm gonna be going off now too, because I gotta grab some food and all that. So, have a good one, everybody. I am off for now. I might come back later, definitely tomorrow. So, see ya.